And so I arrive, like a sudden windstorm in a kindergarten picnic. It is I, Master Dimentio, and welcome one and all to my live stream. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pokemon Dragon's Ritual. Now you're probably wondering, what is Pokemon Dragon's Ritual? It's a game that me and, as you may know him by, Ghost, have been working on since late 2020 and have been working on ever since. Currently, where we're at with the game is we are nearing the completion of a playable demo, which will be publicly handed out. Unfortunately, everything that you are about to see, I don't have a link to give you anything or whatnot. This is not public yet. So, I'm gonna use this time during stream to show off some cool features about the game and maybe get you interested. So, with that being said, how about I just shut up and get to the game, huh? Let's start a new game. Oh crap, that was today, wasn't it? Hang on a minute, let me find the... Oh! Ow! Who left all this junk sitting here? Ahem. Sorry about that. Welcome to the wild world of Pokemon. My name is Hemlock. I'm the Dracorans region's Pokemon professor, for better or worse. Need anything to know before we start? Now you can ask him about the controls and what the adventure is about if you are new to the Pokemon series. Let me turn up the game volume. It's a little quiet. Okay, I'll probably get louder. Just turn that all the way up. Right about there. That's good. That's good balance. Done. As for the game itself, nah, this isn't my first Pokemon adventure, so I'm good. This world is inhabited by hundreds of crazy creatures we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon play, work, fight, and live together, making everyday life quite interesting. There are even several legends about Pokemon and the humans surrounding them, especially here in Dracora. There's still many things about Pokemon we don't know, and it keeps changing daily. That's why I, along with many other colleagues, research Pokemon every day. This might be a bit personal, but are you a boy or a girl? No, I'm not blind. I just know folks are sensitive about this topic, so please choose how you wish to represent yourself. So you can pick the boy, or, oh shoot, there's not a quick and easy way to back out of it, just reboot the game. So what you saw was the male protagonist, and we're about to see what my choice is going to be as the female protagonist. By the way, the male protagonist's name is Travis, and the female protagonist's name is Charlotte. So you're a girl? Sweet, you got a name? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Stay true to the channel. So you're Master Dimentio? Yes, I am. Master Dimentio, are you ready for me to shut up and get this adventure started? Oh! One word of advice. You'll find the Dracora region has some rather unique things about it. Some Pokemon may not behave the same way that they do in other regions across the world. Some may have new evolutions, abilities, type combinations, moves, or usefulness. Stay vigilant and don't trust your existing knowledge all the time. Okay, enough talk for me, let's get going. So this is the player's house. It's a custom-made Snorlax beanbag chair that Yuki made for you. It's a handwritten journal titled Breaking the Fourth Wall. Read it. Hey there, friend. This is a note from the main creator. Some of you may know me as Wester Ghost. Some of you may not know me at all. This game was the brainchild of several members of a Smash forum long lost to the years. It started off as a ROM hack, but we didn't have the skills. However, in 2020, I finally was able to start work on this. It was only supposed to be for the old members of that forum, but it got a little bigger. I genuinely hope you enjoy this, as I've put all my heart into this game. I've also... it's also the combination of 12 years of work at least. Oh. It's Dad's a Wii. No time to play that right now. So if you come here, as per usual, withdraw 1 potion. It's an article about the new meta house that opened up this week. Perhaps you should check it out. Oh good, you're up. Could you come here for a moment, please? Today's the day, isn't it? I can't believe that you're already starting your own Pokemon journey. You and Yuki have been talking about it for years. Here, honey, I got you a few things for your trip while I was out shopping. You received the Pokegear and a brand new pair of running shoes. Now, take care of yourself. Dracora can be a very dangerous place, but with Pokemon by your side, I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh! I saw Yuki's father out in town today, and he wanted me to ask you to drop by their house on your way to see Professor Hemlock. Yuki's been so nervous about today, you know how she gets. I think she just needs a little pep talk from her best friend. Well, take care, sweetie. If you or your Pokemon get tired, then come talk to me and we'll fix them right up. It's some sort of flashy commercial. Are you satisfied with your career? Do you want to make the world a better and easier place for everyone? The Hoshikawa Corporation has dedicated itself to the betterment of all through vast technological advances. Stop by our headquarters or fill out our online application to learn more details. The Hoshikawa Corporation. If you can think it, we can make it happen. I'm glad you stopped to talk to me, Master Dimentio. It's gonna be so strange without you here all the time, but I know you'll do great out there. Here's a little something to help you out. Okay. How much cash we talking? Don't tell your mother. Oh! My dad just gave me $10,000. Just gave me $10,000! So, since this is me just blazing around through the game to show you like all the features, you don't worry about this. This don't matter. None of this matters. I'm just gonna give myself something to help me out here. Which one was it? Pokemon options. Add Pokemon. There's number 654 or 653. Okie dokie. Set form, Ediolitis. Let's check your moves. Fine, give it a horse spear. So you step out. Welcome to Tranquil Hollow. There's Yuki's house. That's where you have to go for your objective. And kind of take a look around. There's a bakery, some houses, some people to talk to, get some information, whatnot. You can check the TVs. We put some funny things in here in the TV. It's some sort of cooking show. The host keeps mentioning some place called Flavor Town. Some blonde girl is singing in the snow. I have a circus settlement, but I need cash now called PK Cashworth. This guy will basically tell you if the TV looks like this, don't check it because it's off. If it's lit up, then there'll be something you can do with it. But this is the meta house that we were told about. You're heading to the meta house? I tried going there, but this place gives me the creeps. Get out! You are not welcome here! Why have you come, Master Dimentio? It is not safe here! Just kidding! You should have seen your face. You want to see something cool? What's up, Master Dimentio? I'm you! If you would have chosen to be represented by a male, I would have been you. It's weird to see yourself and talk to yourself. Probably not. I guarantee they played a lot more complicated games than this one. Oh, let me tell you about that. I played Undertale. Whatever. Welcome to the meta house where things get real meta up in here. This place was created to help explain some things about the game, provide tips and insight, or just have a little bit of fun. Just pick a room, any room, and you can learn more about this experience. Thanks for dropping by. We may have turned off our visuals, but we're always watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. So here you can see a conversation between me and Ghost during the development of this game. Gameplay mechanics and tips. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna turn the game volume up just a bit. Much happier. Okay. Maybe turn it down just a notch. Okay, there we go. Good to go. Much happier. So this is where you want to go. Every one of these characters will have something to say. She will tell you about this game has a social link system, much like Persona 5, more so the entire Persona series. This character will tell you if you're having a rough time with the game that you can go to Kapnos Ridge at a later point in the game, and for 10,000 Poké-Dollars you can basically get a Pokemon that is like putting the game in easy mode. This will tell you about the regional variants. This will tell you about side quests. This will tell you, well, more so hint about the fact about the new type we have in this game called Cyber type. This is my angry face! You won't be able to capture me if I give this face. It'll simply say that you can't capture the Pokemon but still waste your ball. So if you see this, don't waste that Master Ball, just beat me senseless and move on with the story. Ah. But of course. Talk to your dad before you get a Pokemon. Read the book in your bedroom. So that message will change, like, you will only get the $10,000 if you talk to your dad before getting a starter Pokemon. So that's a clever way of doing that. This will tell you the green bookshelves, you can get information out of them, check the garbage cans. This is where we have all the shoutouts for the game in that book. The dev team. Hi, I'm Maxi. I'm the inspiration for the Maxi character, which is probably no surprise. Many of the songs in this game were a direct result of my suggestions. Hi, I'm a temporary stand-in for Solid since Ghost hasn't made my sprite yet. I am the inspiration for the 7th gym leader. I helped create several town and Fakemon names and also provide the name of the Dracora region itself. Hi! Hey, the name's Ghost. I am the inspiration for the Professor Hemlock character. I did the majority of the groundwork on this game, from purchasing the RPG Maker software to finding all the necessary components. If it's in the game, it's here because I put it here. I have put a lot of work hours and love into this game, and I hope you enjoy it. And here's me. Hi, my name is Master Dimentio, also known as Allister in the game. I provided many core ideas for this fan game, assisted with a few new Pokemon, and created the Yuki, Sylvia, and Vio characters. Well, there's another one, but we're not going to get into that just yet. I also basically performed all the advertisement and public relations surrounding this project and served as a quality assurance tester. Basically, if you aren't from the old forum where many of us originated, then you probably received this from me or my postings. If you have any questions, complaints, or concerns about this game, feel free to contact me at... I hope you enjoy the game and all the work that Ghost and I have put into this. It's been a lot of work, but it's also been a ton of fun. Yeah, I straight up, as a line, just put my email address in there for people to contact me if there's any problems whatsoever. Considering it's on the About Me section of my YouTube channel, I don't have any problem disclosing that. This kid needs to shut his face. All he needs to say is that you can hold down V to speed through long bits of dialogue. However, a word of caution. You may not want to utilize the V button on your first playthrough. There are a lot of key points in dialogue you may miss if you do. Also, there's a little something weird with some cutscenes where if there is dialogue and movement, using V may mess up the movement. One last thing. Don't just sit there and hold down V all the time. If you're holding down V and get into a wild encounter, it can crash your game. So be cautious of that. Designated fast forward button, I love it. Okay, just relax. You can do this, you can do this, you can definitely not do this. Oh, who am I kidding? This is absolutely terrifying. I'm just gonna go tell Mom that I'm not going. Yeah, that's it. She'll understand, Master Dimentio, though. Oh, Master Dimentio, it's you. Sorry about that. I didn't know you had come by. Today's the day, huh? We get our Pokemon. I'm so nervous. Are you? Maybe a bit. Wow, you too, huh? It's just such a big moment. Anyone would be nervous, huh? Well, I guess this is it, huh? I just need to take a deep breath and... Nope! I can't do this. Please don't make me do this, Master Dimentio. Hey, we'll do this together. Thanks. I can always count on you, Master Dimentio. Hey, Master Dimentio, be honest with me. Do you think I can handle this? I do? You really believe in me? Thank you. So we're really gonna do this, huh? Glad I'm gonna be doing this with you. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new vow. It shall become a bond that shall strengthen your resolve. With the birth of the Priestess Arcana, you may come closer to true victory. Yuki Priestess Arcana rank 1. Okay, Yuki, you got this. Time to show the world what you can actually do. I'm gonna head to the lab while I'm still writing with this motivation. See you there. Yuki is an original character of mine, and one of her most notable traits is being able to arts and crafts makes plushies. In fantasy roleplays, she then uses those plushies, brings them to life, and they fight for her. As you can see, she made every single one of these plushies. If you come here, you can steal a Pokédoll from your best friend. So if you come here, you get 10 Pokeballs. Just a word of advice, you're gonna want to pick one antidote up. Now, just for the record, I'm just gonna be showing some features off. Like, I'm not going to be going all out and showing you absolutely everything, so when you get a chance to play the game for yourself, you'll have something to look into. If I just show you everything right now, then all you have to do is just watch the video and that's it. You won't have a reason to play the game unless you really want to play the game. Hemlock Laboratories. I just wanted to be quiet there for a moment to enjoy the music. So here's how this works. By talking to this guy, you get a hint of where you're supposed to go to progress the story. If you're looking for the professor, he's not here. Professor Hoshikawa showed up, shouted at him, and the pair went upstairs. This may take quite some time. Oh, who am I kidding? He'll probably have forgotten all about you two if he gets up to his usual tricks. Why not head upstairs and give him a gentle reminder?
Why can't you go?
Me? Go? Oh, no, 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 no. I am not about to walk into any meeting with Professor Hemlock and Miss Hoshikawa. That lady terrifies me. Especially when she has to deal with the professor's shenanigans. I'm not sure which floor they would be on, but the professor has an open door policy on the whole lab. Feel free to explore while you're here. Just try not to upset Miss Hoshikawa for all of our sakes. I know this looks weird, but I can explain. I was supposed to submit a song for a record deal, but I didn't realize that they wanted a recording instead of me playing it live. So we're recording the song in here because it's soundproof and has good acoustics. If they like it, then hopefully the world can hear my song Pokemon. This is a direct reference to Weird Al. So you're free to explore this entire laboratory to your heart's content. This is the library. You can get more information here, but there's a few things I want to show off specifically. It's a book called Somehow I Managed by Michael Scott. It's a joke book. Take a look inside. Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. Take a look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. Master Dimentio decided to stop. Master Dimentio returned the book to the shelf. Straight up Undertale reference. Oh my gosh! Do yourself a favor and don't go into that storage room. It's a complete disaster. If Professor Lazy thinks I'm cleaning this mess, he's got another thing coming. Things I had to put up with, I swear. Hear overjoyed laughter from behind the walls. Rare candy. Third floor. R&D and Rotom research. So, I'm not sure what we're doing with this room yet, but I would assume that when you actually get yourself a Rotom, you can bring it here to change forms. I was talking to a Ghost about maybe like adding some additional forms to make things even more interesting. This is going nowhere fast, better leave him alone. Let's take a look at our test subjects today. What the? Test subject number 3 seems to be having an adverse reaction to the substance E45. Employee lounge and aquatics. This area is rather interesting. So you can see it's a room full of Corsolas. Huh? Oh, you're interested in this particular room? Well, as you can see, this is a room full of Corsolas. Well, no shit. Most people aren't really fond of these guys anymore, especially once they discovered the Glorian variant. For some reason, though, Professor Hemlock has a soft spot for the little guys, and apparently always has. Huh. We sometimes catch him in here, just goofing off, and he's cuddling with them. Oh, forgot I told you that. This Pokemon's gaze keeps going towards the window. If you come back here after you get a starter Pokemon, it'll join you. Keep that in mind. Hey there, how you doing? What do you do here? I haven't got a single clue. One minute I'm here to mow the lawn, and the next thing I'm being tasked to create a mainframe for something called Pop Goes the Weavile. I never even went to college. What in Arceus' name am I doing here? Have you met Miss Hoshikawa yet? No. Good. Don't get me wrong, she's brilliant, however, she has no patience for stupidity, and she sees stupidity everywhere. Dude, I'm applying for a transfer as soon as freaking possible. Tell me about it, man. Don't get me wrong, Hemlock does actually know what he's doing when it comes to Rotom Tech, but he has to get off his backside and stop fooling around in order to actually do anything. Oh, you didn't hear anything, did you? So anyway, do yourself a favor and try to be the very best at becoming a Pokemon trainer. Don't do it like me. Go to college, they said. Become a scientist, they said. I graduated top of my class, and I'm researching the effects of ringing a bell over and over in the presence of a Psyduck. I wonder what's going to happen. Maybe he gets a freaking headache every day and physically throws me around. Oh, that's rough, buddy. You're telling me. Well, hey there, buddy! Name's Jojo. I'm Professor's second in command. What you need, girl? I was sent from downstairs. You were sent? Let me guess, you're one of those kids getting a starter Pokemon today and the morons downstairs sent you here because Sylvia is here, right? Those complete cowards, I swear, what am I gonna do with them? I wish I could help you with your starter, but old Hemlock really likes to be hands-on with trainers and provide their starter Pokemon personally. Honestly, it's the highlight of his month when he gets to do this, but I didn't tell you that. Hemlock is in the main lab on this floor. You can just head right on in. He's in a meeting with Sylvia, but he won't mind you interrupting at all. In fact, it may add to his list of good things for the day. Before you go, did you happen to talk to any of the other employees before you come out here? If so, did they say anything about Hemlock or Miss Hoshikawa? No. Huh. Can't tell if you legit came straight up here or you're lying to my face. No matter. I don't want you to get the wrong impression about either of them. I've known both of them for a few years now, and they're truly wonderful people. Misunderstood and eccentric, but wonderful. It's not my place to tell you about their past, but there's definitely a story there. Ask the professor about it sometime. Have fun choosing your starter Pokemon, buddy! The Heracross bowed did you think that was acceptable? Why are you the way that you are? Seriously. Since I had to explain this to you like you're a toddler, let me start from the top, okay? I need you to take the prototype I gave you and see if implementing a rotom would increase functionality. The code is solid, but the parameters are impossible to pinpoint without active calculations by the end user. Relying on user input exponentially increases the probability of failure or accident. If Rotom can do these calculations and provide no room for error, then we will proceed with that initiative. I need real data on this, not your dinner order or random Delcatty pictures that you have been sending me and my assistants. Come on, man, everyone loves a good Delcatty meme. Oh, I saw this one the other day where this Delcatty and Torracat were... I do not have time for this nonsense! Well, that's debatable, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you did come here in person rather than calling me or sending a text, so that means you do have time for my nonsense. That's not! You infuriate me, you know? Just help me out with this, stop screwing around, and don't mess it up. We can have no errors! Oh, we appear to have a guest, Hemlock. Oh yeah, that was today, wasn't it? You must be Master Dimentio. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Hemlock, and this is Sylvia Hoshikawa, president of the Hoshikawa Corporation. Sylvia and I are very old friends. In fact, we used to... Let me just stop you right there. That's quite enough talk about the past. Master Dimentio, was it? Based on your age and demeanor, one would assume that you are here to obtain your starting Pokemon, yes? With hard work, you can achieve anything, especially with Pokemon by your side. You hear that, Hemlock? Hard work. Why work hard when you can work smart? Something you do neither of. Anyway, Master Dimentio, since you are just beginning your Pokemon journey, I would like for you to test something out for me. Don't you ever take a break, Sylvia? You have me working on one thing, and you have something else for Master Dimentio? The company is always working on technologies to better the lives of trainers. This is another such device. You obtain the Experience Share. This is the latest updated version of the Experience Share. It will grant all Pokemon in your party experience even if they don't battle. Please note the toggle switch enabling you to turn the benefits of the Experience Share on and off at your leisure. I'm looking at you, Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm looking at you, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I'm looking at you, Pokemon Let's Go. I would stay in chat longer, but I have several deadlines approaching. When you make it to Paradise City, please stop by the Hoshikawa Corporation. I'd like to hear your opinion on the Experience Share as well as get a fresh perspective on our developments. Now, as far as you're concerned, before I leave, is there anything else that you might need to start testing the teleporter? Hemlock? Just exactly what is that? Is that an Ursaring wearing a lab coat around all this expensive equipment? How dare you, madam? That is no mere Ursaring. That is our latest hire in the Species Inclusive Initiative. That is Professor Grizz, head of chemical engineering here. He was the top of his class. Professor! Have you lost your... No. I'm done here. This is not worth my time. You've got my blood pressure high enough as it is. Just finish the project. It's nice to meet you, Master Dimentio. Oh, man. Oh, totally worth it for that reaction. Okay, so where was I? That's right, your starter Pokemon. Sorry you had to come all the way up here. Your Pokemon awaits you on the first floor. Shall we go together? Oof.
Actually, I'll head on. I need to see a man about a Rapidash if you catch my meaning.
Oh, almost forgot. This guy's great. I just broke his pathing. He doesn't know what to do. So now we go back down to the first floor. Most of the other professors are super let's just say they're selective with their starters, which is a load of Tauros manure if you ask me. I may not do much the right way, but I want to give new trainers every opportunity to succeed. So, who's going first here? Alright then, Master Dimentio, what'll it be? I choose you, Hemlock! Lock, Hem... Your Hemlock used Wake Up Slap. Man, I would suck as a Pokemon, my friend. Let's try an actual Pokemon. So here's the best part. Your starter Pokemon in this region is very unique because you get all the starters! However, if you pick one particular Pokemon, you get a different message. If you check Mudkip. So, you like Mudkips? Okay, here's a pro tip if you're gonna play this game. One of the best Pokemon to get as your starter Scorbunny. Yuki's starter Pokemon is interesting. If you choose a fire type, she picks Chikorita. If you pick a grass type, she picks Oshawott. If you pick a water type, then she picks Scorbunny. She always picks a very specific Pokemon based on whatever is weak to the type that you picked. So, I picked a fire type, she picked a grass type. A very specific grass type, mind you. Oh, what's this warning? Okay. Here, you should have one of these bad boys. Hey, get the Pokedex. Right here, right now. Hey, you too, Yuki. I have one for you as well. Hello? Earth the Kid. Yo, Yuki! Eep! I'm sorry, I didn't do it. I'm sorry. Sorry! Well, good job there, Professor Idiot. You done scared the kid. Hey, sorry. Yuki, sorry for startling you, but come here. I have your Pokedex. Okay. Yuki received a Pokedex as well as anxiety. I went ahead and gave you two the full version, so to speak. Unlike those idiots at Alola and Galar, I like to help trainers learn all about all Pokemon that they come across, instead of just a few. While we're talking, let me see your Pokegears. I'll register my number. This way you can call me for tips about the Pokedex completion, and I can keep in touch with any pertinent— Oh, you dare challenge the master. Yuki was too stunned to protest. Yuki not only registered the professor's number, but also received even more anxiety. What are we supposed to do now? We fight for glory! What? Don't joke like that. You're not joking, are you? Oh no. Well, alright. Let's do this. So technically speaking, you can come into this battle with 2 Pokemon if you know what to do. If you got that Cursola back in the laboratory, you can come into this fight with 2 Pokemon. What a good song for a fight that you're not going to hear, a fight you're not going to be in for more than 5 seconds. Now maybe if she was smart enough to pick something type effective against you, then maybe you might be in that battle a bit longer. So at this very moment in time, you have Yuki's phone number. If you call her at this moment in time... hello? Oh, it's you, Master Dimentio. How's your Pokemon doing? We're fine. Yep, totally fine. Oh no! Chikorita! Where's Chikorita? Gotta go, bye! That message will change depending on which starter Pokemon she ends up choosing. There will be a different message if she has Oshawott or Scorbunny. And you will only get that message from this point to a certain point that I'll point out later. So at this point in time, you're free to go to the left of Tranquil Hollow, which you won't be able to do too much there at the given time, but I'll show it off in a bit. Also, anytime you interact on the field with a Pokemon that you have not registered in the Pokedex, it'll add it to the Pokedex. So this route is interesting. You're supposed to fight all these trainers, and every single one of them will comment on how they beat Yuki in a Pokemon battle. Every single one of them. So, as soon as you step up here...
Get back here! Oof. Shoot, Fall. Sorry about that, partner. I was trying to catch that dang on Growlithe. That thieving so-and-so done snatched up a whole mess of moo milk and RUNNOFT. That's a fifth time this week and it's making me mad in a soaking buskin. Listen to me jawing on it. You all right there? You ain't roughed you up too bad, have
I think I'm gonna cry.
I? No, it ain't no that bad, you know. Rain all said slap some dirt on your grit. Name's Chuck. I'm in charge of the farm up ahead, name old Tranquil Acres Farm. Best produce this side of Dracora, or at least until when we don't have them thieving dogs. Now, you're on a Pokemon journey. Do y'all care to help me out for a spell? If you was to find that dang on Growlithe and see what the Sam Hill is going on, I'd be awful appreciative. Yeehaw! I think he went towards Tranquil Hollow. Might want to check around and see for a spell and see what you can rustle up.
You can now access the quest log.
I'm gonna go check the fences near the barn and see what I can do from this end. You have a good one now, yeah?
So, quests. It shows you what the quest is, what your next task is. So, I'll show this one off at least. So you can talk with the people in town. Did you need something? Ask about Growlithe. I did see a Growlithe run past me with a bottle or something. It's headed west. I hope we're not going to see a wild Pokemon running rampant in the town. So when you hear that sound, it means the quest log is updated. So remember how I said you want to pick up an antidote? This is why. So basically, this works out as you're supposed to give chase to the Growlithe until you follow it into the mountain, where things come full circle with the quest. Keep heading west and enjoy the demo. So after you pursue the Growlithe, look into the matter, you'll ultimately end up coming back here. Every quest that you do has some sort of reward that can benefit you on your journey. Every single quest. I just like being in here sometimes and just being quiet while the music plays. If you come up here... What the heck is going on? There's some sort of something invisible stopping me from getting into the gateway. I really don't want to have to trek all the way through Tunnel Cave, Kapnos Ridge, Route 18 to get to HiFrost Town. This area is very unique with its encounters, because if you step into the grass and get into an encounter... Lulu? Come with me. That was weird. Taking the sheep with me. So you don't have to come here for anything unless you want to do the side quest and help Chuck out. Your next main objective is to go through Tunnel Cave. Some girl in pink just ran by me crying. I tried to stop her because this cave can be kind of scary, but she just kept running. I hope she's okay. So you can come in here, talk to this guy over here, and you can play the digging minigame. You know, from 4th gen. Just as you remember it. Dig up fossils and everything. It's a good time. And a good way to make early game money. Because then you can just sell the profit to the Pokemart when you get to a town that has a Pokemart. And like, you can just keep coming back here, just keep digging off this wall. Something tells me this might be a rare encounter. I don't recall if this is a rare encounter or not. It just seems like something that would be a rare encounter. So, Tunnel Cave is unique. You have two ways to get through this. You can choose to go the short way, where you have to deal with a bunch of trainer battles. Or, you can take the shortcut, the long way, no trainer battles, aside from encounters on the field that you might get into with Pokemon. It all loops back to the same place. Oh, nice, an Everstone. But what you really want to do is come up here. Big nugget. Welcome to Route 2. Yeah, some trainers to fight, to get up, to proceed to Kapnos, but as soon as you step up here, I thought I heard a girl crying. Excuse me, young lady, may I be of assistance? Miss? Thank you, Braixen. You seem to have a way with words. Young lady, I couldn't help but hear your cries. Is there any way I can help you? Is this other trainer bothering you? Oh, nice! Maxi joined my stream. Hey everybody, say hi to Maxi, one of the development team. Oh. Apologies. Master Dimentio, was it? Forgive me, I saw a girl crying at a tree with somebody directly behind and I made an assumption. In that case, young lady, what has caused you so much distress? Now, I'm certain that's not true. I have come to find that success and happiness do not necessarily come from the way that we think or believe they should. You have started the journey of a trainer, and while the journey is fulfilling, it's also not the only way to do something with your talents. Have you considered slowing down and spending time with your Pokemon? Learning how it feels to be your partner. The true test of strength comes from the bonds we create throughout our lives. Surely you would not expect a stranger to fulfill the role of a close friend. This is just the same. Consider your Pokemon, forge bonds with it through both the good and the bad in life. Then you will truly find peace and success. Right you are, Braixen. Well, we must be off. Places to go and people to get back in touch with. Trust in your Pokemon, and they will trust in you. Oops. Huh. We must have been traveling alone for a bit longer than I thought, eh, Braixen? I do apologize. My name is Allister, and this is my partner, Braixen. And what might your name be? It has certainly been a pleasure. I do hope our paths cross in the future, as we travel all across Dracora. Ciao. Yuki was apparently so lost in thought that she forgot you were there. You aren't exactly sure what just transpired, but everything seems to have worked out for the better. Okay then. Well, I guess that's the end of the game. Pathway blocked, not getting through. The Psyducks are blocking the path. They all appear to have headaches. You are unable to pass until their headache subsides. Just kidding!
always wanted to play that joke on someone. Sorry it had to be you.
Hurry up, dude. Keep your shorts on. What took you so stinking long? Sorry, Mom made me clean up my room. That's so dumb. This is so much more important. Come on, dude. Professor Elven's speech is about to start. We better get moving or else we're not gonna get a good spot. Welcome to Kapnos Ridge. So here's the Pokemon Center. For anyone who's new to the Pokemon series, you come here, get your Pokemon healed, free of charge. There's a PC. Well, there's not much use for the PC nowadays because in your Pokegear there is a remote PC box. Whatever Pokemon you catch, you can just switch out at any time. Hello, trainer. Welcome to Pokemon Center Teleportation Room. I don't believe I've seen you before. Please allow me to see your Pokegear. I need to install the firmware to utilize our teleportation system. Thank you. This should only take a moment. And there. Thank you. Please utilize the green teleporter to your right in order to arrive at the Poke Central Hub to select your location. Please do not loiter by the red teleporter to your left. Guests arriving to this location will be emerging from there. When in doubt, just remember green to go and red to return. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me or any of my associates here or in the Poke Central Hub. Now arriving at Poke Central Hub. Hello, Trainer Master Dimentio. Welcome to the Poke Central Hub. As this is your first time here, allow me to explain a little bit.
How'd you know that?
The system scans your Pokegear and provides me with your name. It also gives me an alert for first-time visitors. If you will, please follow me and I'll explain the facility. After Miss Sylvia became the head of the Hoshikawa Corporation about 20 years ago, she began several region-wide initiatives. One such program was to manufacture free transport for all by creating her own version of the Silphco teleportation pads. 12 years ago, the teleportation pods were installed and have been teleporting trainers and regular folk around since. The execution is very straightforward. The destination is marked with a name plaqued on the wall. Simply locate the teleporter associated with the town that you wish to travel and hop on. A word of caution, the Pokemon League has set up a restriction on trainers, so they can only access places they have been. There was a whole string of trainers attempting to capture powerful Pokemon without experience, putting themselves in danger. It was a bit of a mess. So now this restriction is in place not only for trainer safety, but also to encourage exploration. Thank you for listening. Please see me or any of my associates if you have any questions. It's exactly like it was said. If I were to go in here to Kapnos Ridge, I would be teleported to Kapnos Ridge. But if I try to go to HiFrost Town, which is the next town over, our apologies, Trainer Master Dimentio. This unit is unable to transfer you to HiFrost Town at this time. Directive from the Pokemon League states that all trainers must arrive at the town before they may teleport to it. Ah yes, the GPS tracking devices. I getcha. I getcha. So, this right here. Hello, trainer. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Is this your first time here? I see. Well, this is the Credence Foundation. We are a non-profit organization created by our founder, Mr. Credence, to give back to the communities. We are here to help people who are down on their luck, giving counseling sessions, assisting children with tutoring. Food for the hungry, blankets for the cold. We even have a force of volunteers who are sent out when disaster hits. If you ever need anything, please let one of us know, and we'll do everything in our power to help you. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask me. So this is the Moog Tutor, Name Raider, and this guy has a side quest where you can occasionally throughout the game give this guy money to fund construction in Tranquil Hollow to make it a more developed town. You can get like a Pokemon Center, a Pokemart, everything in that town. So, if you ever have an excess amount of money, make sure to come here and give it to this guy. Welcome to the apartment buildings. There's a whole lot of fun characters in here. This place is so tiny, I wish I could have gotten a larger place for her. He keeps worrying about the size of this place. Doesn't he realize that I don't care as long as I'm with him? Hey there. I'd love to chat, but I'm in the middle of moving in. Aw, this guy. He's always a blast. Hey, it's a traitor! Mom, wait till I started said to behave myself! But I got hungry and ate a whole box of dessert cakes! Wanna play with me? Jeez. You had to take a drink after that one. Here's the crazy old cat lady. Good for filling in some entries in the decks. I gotta move out of this place. You can't even think with all the commotion going around. We got the crazy old Zubat next to her with her overabundance of cats running around her apartment all day. Not to mention the two idiots on the other side stomping around and rehearsing at all hours of the night. Now there's a couple of musicians down the hall blasting music all day. It's maddening, I tell you! We're in a band. We haven't made it big yet, but we just got booked in Paradise City. Yo, we got a gig in Paradise City next month. You should totally come out to a show. Hello, citizen. Would you like to hear about my campaign? Conversation just ends. He just walks away. We need to make Dracor great again. This country is being destroyed by liberals and idiots, and we will take our country back. My plan is to increase border patrol and make the Ori region pay for the entire thing. I hope I can count on you and your family's vote. There are several empty bottles of self-tanner. Some sort of commercial is playing. It appears to be a smear campaign against somebody they're calling Hypno Joseph. Loaded with complex law books and financial documents. Handwritten note. Read it? Huh. It's all in Russian. Oh well. It's a Word document of campaign slogans and ideas. You are bored out of your mind looking at it. Why is his hand so small? Ah, this guy.
Have you come to read some manga with me or watch some anime? You're free to do so, but we only watch the subs around here, and you must wash your hands before you touch even a single page.
It's a Nintendo Wii. This computer is currently showing some rather risky looking subreddits. Let's stop now before we see something we shouldn't. It's completely full of Mountain Dew. It's a bunch of empty bottles of that Japanese soda with a marble. Ugh, that nerd voice sometimes takes it out of me. Master Dimentio looked inside. I wish I hadn't. It's packed full of video games and memorabilia. Various mangas fill the shelves. Nothing out of the ordinary here. So, anyways, here, I might want to turn the bitrate down a little bit. So this is the Kecleon salesman. Back in the Meadow House, you will be hinted about the fact that if you come speak to this guy, for 10,000 Poké Dollars, he will sell you a rare purple Kecleon that pretty much puts the game into easy mode. 150 in all stats, overpowered moves, overpowered ability, you'll just tear through everything like scissors through tissue paper. Also, he's the super boss. You can choose to fight him. He'll be using a purple Kecleon, but you cannot come at him with any Kecleon in your party. Here's the Dracoran Temple. You can learn about Dracoran lore and whatnot in this temple. In case it hasn't been mentioned, Dracora is a place known for the worshipping of dragon-type Pokemon. This dude in this building is ticking me off. He's so freaking rude. If I ever found a Jirachi, I would wish to insert a Macargo directly into his boxer shorts and see him wail in agony.
Hey you, stop right there. Name's Blockafella, see? You better respect it. And bosses up at the Pokemon League employ the services of people like me to check up on chump trainers like you sees? There's certain things you've got to do in order to keep going through this here building. Items you must acquire, you know? It's so meatheads like you don't come waltzing through her and getting yourself knocked out. You need to prove you can do it. So I've gotta ask. You got that spider badge yet? We got us a smart guy here, don't we? You's thinking you's gonna get by me? Forget about it. There's strong Pokemon out past here. A big forest to get lost in, and the monstrous Paradise City on past that even. You's want your Pokemon to get hurt? And that's a real good one there. Why don't you quit wasting my time and get lost and don't come back until you got that spider badge? It's yours again. You get the spider badge? Are you freaking kidding me? Do I look like a chump to yous? Is that what you sees in me? Do I call all up in your business, busting your chops and wasting your time for no reason? Of course not! You's got gum in your ears or you're missing some brains? Let me spell it out for yous again. Get the spider badge, you get to go through. No spider badge, buzz off. Now get out of here, you frickin' idiot. Good old Blockafella. While it is certainly admirable to know your goals, there is never any problem with pausing briefly to consider all your possibilities, Yuki. Ambition and caution are both important aspects to keep the balance. I'm aware that Yuki has just started her journey, but can I infer that you too have just begun, Master Dimentio? Splendid. I guess old Professor Crabtree is still doing well. Gosh, she must be 80 years old by now. Professor what? Oh, you mean to tell me that Hemlock is the professor of the region now? Ha ha ha! Splendid. He and I used to hang out together when we were much younger. Sorry, I'm getting off on a Baneri trail. I don't wish to intrude, but could you indulge my curiosity by battling each other? I've heard what you have to say, but I wish to see your battling abilities for myself. I can appreciate your hesitancy, but there is no harm with a simple battle between friends, yes? I wish to observe the pair of you two, so that I may, perhaps, help you in any way I can. After all, I've been a fairly successful trainer myself. Round 2. Here we go. Fire Blast. Most enlightening. Very good indeed. Thank you both. You both definitely already have a connection with your Pokemon. Master Dimentio, your connection is astoundingly strong. It's as if you have known your partner for a long time. It must be thrilled. Yuki, you too have a connection, though...
Something appears to be hindering that. Could you please show me your Pokemon, Yuki? I may be able to help by understanding its needs. I see, yes. Take a look into that Chikorita's eyes. It already loves you and is wanting to do exactly as you command. But your Pokemon is confused because you are not confident. Believe in yourself. Be confident in your commands. It's difficult to trust a leader who doesn't trust themselves. Find in your heart what you wish to do, and be confident in that choice. Your Pokemon is ready. It's just waiting for you to catch up. Quite right, Braixen. Thank you for keeping me on track of time. Yuki, please, keep what I have said in mind. You both have great potential. I'm off to speak with Professor Elven. It won't be long. If you intend to take on the League, I would suggest that you speak to her too. Come along, Braixen. What? Okay. Give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back, guys. And I'm back, everybody. Alright, let's continue. So, here's the thing about this part of the game. Here's how this is supposed to work. You're supposed to go talk to Professor Elven to initiate the gym challenge. And then before you can actually do the gym challenge, you have to go through a trial to show that you can handle it. You are then sent in 2 different locations. You're supposed to go here to participate in a catching expedition where you have to catch 1 bug-type Pokemon that is provided. And then you're supposed to come here to the library, talk to her, she'll give you an exam, some general knowledge exam, and you have to get a certain number right to be able to continue the trial for you to pass and be able to challenge the gym leader. By the way, this library is pretty much your one-stop shop for any information you would ever need to know. It even tells you information about like the new Pokemon variants and whatnot. This girl will have a side quest for you, which basically has you check every single bookshelf, reading everything in the library, and then coming back to talk to her for a reward. I'm telling you this because at this current moment in time, something about the catching expedition is broken where it just soft locks, and I am unable to actually proceed. So I'll show you inside the gym. Oh, looks like we got another one. One moment, let me turn on the... And we're live, folks. That's right, it's time for another competitor to take on the Gym Challenge. I'm your host, Caster, and with me always here is my co-host, Kenny. Say something for the people. Something. Thank you, Kenny, insightful as always. Now that we have the introductions out of the way, let's talk to our competitor. What's your name, trainer? Master Dimentio, welcome to the Kapnos Ridge Gym, where you have chosen the daunting task of challenging leader Elven, Dean of the college. Do you have anything to say to our viewers around the world? Who? All of our local and international fans watching the live stream from home or on their cell. Right you are, Ken. You see, in Dracora, we broadcast all the gym challenges across the internet live so the world can see trainers succeed and fail. But mostly people watch for the fails. There was this one guy who came in here with only a grass type and he... Kenny! Back on topic. Well, we've wasted enough time already, so let's go ahead and get this challenge started. Just let Ken and I get back to our booth and get it on! Oh, I'm sorry, did you think a Pokemon catching expedition, a general knowledge on a Pokemon catching expedition were enough to face off against Dean Elven? You're gonna have to get past me to challenge her. See ya! Ouch, that's gotta hurt. We got ourselves a victory for Challenge Master Dimentio. That was cricket not what our defending trainer wanted to see today. Well now, Ken, every trainer does the best that they can do and we're proud of... D needs to swallow home and train harder. Kenny! Just so you know, I heard that crybaby outside the gym blubbering about his loss and telling people to bring a fire type, so I switched up my team to punish people starting with fire types. I hope you're ready for this curveball. Surskit. Whoa! Challenge Master Dimentio is on fire! Even a team switch up
to use water bugs hasn't derailed them. Do you think they call you caster because we're casting this out to the internet? Sometimes I wonder what goes on in your brain. Welcome, Master Dimentio, to your first gym battle. I'm glad to see that the knowledge, skill, and dedication that you have exhibited in order to get this far to make it to see me. Many trainers can take these first steps, but precious few progress very far. You, however, I have a good feeling about. Consider this one last test to see if you have what it takes to progress through the Pokemon Gym League Challenge. Ugh. I hope you've studied because my bugs and I are here to give you a final exam. Gym Leader Elven starts with Joltik. Elven has a very unique fighting style. Her Pokemon are meant to shut you down hard. Every single one of Elven's teammates uses, let me get my head together what I'm trying to say. They use items and they use strategy in their battle against you. Joltik is meant to shut you down with paralysis while still attacking at the same time. Double kick. And that's exactly why having Score Bunny is quite useful, because double kick is gonna save your butt in the tunnel cave. Spinarak comes out next. Spinarak is there to poison you and prevent your escape, so you can't switch out and you'll get poisoned. And finally, her last Pokemon is Scyther. Excellent work so far. Now let's see how you handle this. Every trainer of importance will always bring out their ace Pokemon last. Scyther is a monster. Quick Speed, Vacuum Wave, Swords Dance, has a priority move, everything. If you let this thing get a few Swords Dances off, you're in big trouble. Also, it has a Quick Claw. You've passed with flying colors. Wow, did you see that, Kenny? Challenger Master Dimentio was able to take down Elven one-on-one. Looks like Master Dimentio is moving on to the next round. Right you are, Ken. That's all for today, everyone. We'll catch you next time. Kenny and Caster, out! Splendid victory, Master Dimentio. Here is your very own spider badge, which means you have taken your first steps towards the Pokemon League. I would also like to give you this. Perma use TMs, because that's the way to go. Now keep in mind that she just healed you. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Master Dimentio. I just got a little too excited back there. Chicory and I just finished rebattling all the trainers on Route 1 and we took on the Kapnos Ridge exam. We're totally unstoppable. Yuki replaced her anxiety with determination. Well, we need to head on and battle the gym leader. Can't stop once we get started. See you around, Master Dimentio. So you have chosen the path of destruction, eh, trainer? You have retrieved your first gym badge. So typical that you would follow this world's rule.
You fail to see what is truly happening in this world. Have you accepted your role as a mindless puppet? Oh, so you do have a spark, it seems. Though I doubt it will account for much in the end. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Maxi, and I shall cleanse this world of its poisonous ruin. If you are truly as skilled as you are misguided, then I shall test you myself. Huh, eager to fail, I see. Well, I shall not disappoint you. Not this time, my friend. This trainer is not worth your strength. Prepare yourself, trainer. Eevee. This changes nothing. Disgusting! Had it been my Incineroar against you, this battle would have been decided much sooner. But I was being fair. You appear to have some power behind you, trainer. What is your name? Master Dimentio? Well, Master Dimentio, if you continue to go down the route of corruption, I will gladly end your pitiful suffering. I shall be watching your choices and the world overall. Come, Incineroar. Now that you have the spider badge, you're able to get past Blockafella's Blockade. Before you even do that, you're free to come up to this area if you want to possibly train some more for the big fight. Now, if you go in there, you can go and get a side quest that'll allow you to do some fishing for a good reward. This is where you get the rods. Now, stepping up forward. What was that? So you'll find in HiFrost Town. This is the generic snowy area. Every game has it, you know it. Very Christmassy theme. Where is that? Oh, this place is great. I swear to Arceus, that stupid Lillipup will not come back inside. People keep asking why I neglect my Pokemon by leaving her outside, but the dumb thing loves the snow so much she literally won't come back in. I should have gotten a Growlithe. Those things are loyal, intelligent, and dislike the cold. Also, all the items in this area are presents right out of the Mother series. Presents! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you get into a wild battle in this area, custom music. Whew. So now that I have made it to HiFrost Town, I can warp here at any time. Ah, right, I failed to show the Pokemon art. With this rockin' music. So, if you step up here... What's going on up there? Please.
Officer, my fiancé is trapped in there.
I understand that, ma'am, but we're still attempting to assess the situation so that everyone... What is there to assess? Ma'am, please calm down.
There was an explosion, rocks are blocking the entrance, and people are trapped. Just move the rocks!
Okay, since we're playing that game, how would you go about moving 5 tons of rock? Clearly, you know everything about this situation, and I'm here to help instead of... And are here to help instead of busting my chops, right?
I don't know. Have a Pokemon use their psychic powers to let the rocks out of the way or something. Oh my god! My god, why didn't I think of that?
Yes, let me have my single Growlithe suddenly mutate and gain the psychic type to move these rocks with its mind. Better still, let me just manifest an Alakazam out of my butt and have it do all the work. Anything else you'd like to suggest me to conjure while I'm at it? Why don't you use your own psychic Pokemon then? But I'm not a trainer.
Well, that's the shock of a century.
Look, this is a dangerous situation. We need to tackle cautiously and intelligently. We don't need some complete frickin' moron waltzing up in here and... That's enough! While I do agree that this young lady needs to leave this in the hands of the professionals, there is zero reason to behave in such a cruel manner. Have some compassion. If I hear you mouthing off again, you're going to be placed on disciplinary leave. While we're on the topic, if you have this much time to spew bile, then you've got enough time to head through the old cave entrance. I'm not going in there! That place is a complete maze of ice! Then I suggest you either speak respectfully or keep silent. Yes, ma'am. Now, ma'am, I realize your fiancé is one of the people trapped inside Mount Frostmourne, but please allow the Force to do what we can. Admittingly, until we get some backup, about all we can do is assist this worker with moving the rubble and keep people clear of the area. What about the old cavern entrance you were talking about? Couldn't I just... Out of the question! I overheard you say that you're not a trainer, and that cave is overrun with wild Pokemon. Now, if you will excuse me, I need you to head somewhere safe and allow us to work. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am, but would you happen to be a trainer?
You are? Fantastic! My fiancé is the Mount Frostmourne tour guide, and he was leading a tour group throughout the mountain when those explosions happened. I'm not a Pokemon trainer, so I can't go into the cave system and look for him. I hate to ask, but can you please take a look for me? They could be in a lot of danger. Thank goodness you're a lifesaver. The entrance to the old caverns is just ahead and to the left. Please be careful while you're in there. I'm going to head to the HiFrost Winter Sports Emporium and wait, I guess. That's a lot of rubble! This is gonna take an eternity to clean up. Fucking wuss.
So originally the reward that you were supposed to get for completing this quest is the ice boots, which lets you effortlessly walk on ice without slipping, but we changed it to be replaced with something else for story related reasons. If you come this direction, this is supposed to be where hot springs are, you know, in the cold area. If you come up here, the Temple of Titans. If you keep progressing down this way, hey trainer, just a warning for you, this gate leads down to Tranquil Acres Farm, but lately there have been some haunting. Something has been haunting the area. I'm not going in there, but if you do, please be careful. Okay, I'm gonna give a little warning about what we're about to see here. This might get a little graphic. Yes, there is something in this game that I need to give full disclosure about. What you're about to see might be a little graphic. And I'm gonna put it in the chapters when I upload this stream to my YouTube channel. If you do not want to see something potentially graphic, now is your time to either skip ahead to the next chapter or leave the stream. I'm giving you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you poor soul. It seems though the spirits have allowed you to enter this building as well. Most ghosts are not quite as devious as this particular batch has proven to be. I wonder what has them so restless. Well, nothing to do of it. Might as well make yourself useful while you're here. It's not like they're going to just let you walk out anyway. The name's Irene, young trainer. I am an otherworldly medium helping to dispel evil and mischievous spirits across the region. And you are? Master Dimentio. Well, it is most certainly a pleasure, Master Dimentio. It's always more enjoyable to take on the spirits with a friendly face. I'm going to continue my incantations and see if I can get them to leave. Would you mind taking a look deeper into the building for a way out? Perhaps together we can fix what's going on here and allow people to pass through once more.
The words, "Get out," are written on the cover of the book. It appears to be written in blood. There is no escape. There is no escape. There is no escape. Do you want to get out of here? Suit yourself. It won't be long until you join us anyways. It will cost you something, dear. Do you accept the risk? The contract has been accepted. Master Dimentio, are you awake yet, Master Dimentio? Oh, good. I'm glad you're awake, dear. Professor Hemlock wanted to see you today. He's going to go ahead and let you get a starter Pokemon ahead of schedule. We all know you've had it rough since Yuki passed away, and when the professor saw you at the funeral, he said you really needed another friend. It's just as I said, dear. Professor Hemlock saw you at Yuki's funeral and realized that you needed a new friend. You know, it will sure be lonely here without you, but I guess I'll get used to having this big old place to myself. Your dad? Wait, Dad. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Did you have a dad? Yes, of course you did. What was it about him? Oh, that's right. Your father wanted me to tell you that he is so very sorry for Yuki's death. He said he didn't want to, but he didn't have a choice. The voices commanded him. In fact, once I found out he did it, he killed me too. Now let's tie up the loose ends, and we can be a family once more. As far as I'm aware, this is your one and only chance to catch a Ghastly. The one and only chance. Wow. Just passively evolving.
Be gone from this place! Master Dimentio, thank goodness you're unharmed. I had feared the worst when you disappeared, but I was finally able to break the illusion. As for you four, by the holy light, I banish thee from this place! Phew, glad that's over with. Come along, Master Dimentio. Let's get out of this nightmare. That was more difficult than I originally thought, and I'm not sure I could have easily done this alone. You distracted the spirits away from me so that I could infiltrate their illusions. Thank you so very much, Master Dimentio. Normally, a simple ghastly line isn't this devious or organized, so most exorcisms I perform are on a singular wild card entities. Some things must have riled up the spirit somewhere. I wonder what it is. Say, you are holding on to very well, young trainer. How about we exchange numbers? I will continue to look into the disturbances, and if I find anything special, I will call you. Allow me to walk you to the exit. I'm going to stick around just a little bit longer to make sure there aren't any stragglers. Master Dimentio, oh my gosh, I just saw the most adorable thing. This adorable little Buneary hopped out of the bush and... Huh? Are you okay? Your voice sounds so a little shaken up. Oh, I'm very sorry you had to experience that, Master Dimentio. That's so horrible.
Sounds like the nice old lady really was looking out for you, though. Maybe you can introduce me to her one day. Well, I'm gonna pop into this Pokemon Center. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye! So at this point, it's just a matter of going back to Kapnos. Past where the Blockafella's Blockade is leads to the end of the demo. But there's still more content to be had.
It's yours again. You get this spider badge? Oh, I didn't know. You actually got some brains up in here. Head on through. Yeah, I know it's you. I could smell you coming from outside. Get a move on, would you? I got stuff to do. So you come down here, there's some trainers to fight, and then... I'm sorry, ma'am. This area is temporarily off limits to the general public. We're sweeping the area in search for a missing young man. The area and surrounding forests are not that large, so it shouldn't take too long. If you see anything suspicious, please let one of our officials know. Excuse me, officer, but did I hear you say there was a missing person? How intriguing. Terrible, of course, but intriguing. We've pinpointed a massive anomaly of data flow from this very area as well. Strangely, I could not stop it remotely. It would be foolish to believe that these incidents are... It would be foolish to believe that these are separate incidents given our data collection... given our collected data over the past months. My credentials, sir. Pardon me, would you happen to be a trainer? While I am confident in my ability on the keyboard, on the battlefield I am not so prominent. If my assumption is correct, then we may very well need some battling prowess. Is it possible for you to assist me with a quick matter? Everything checks out here, sir. You may pass. Thank you. This trainer shall be acting as my assistant. Please allow her to pass. As you wish, sir. My apologies for conscripting you into this. My name, well, let's just call me by my user handle, Vio. Everyone else does. I am the Chief Programming Director of the Hoshikawa Corporation as well as the current administrator of the Pokemon Storage System. Our system noticed an extreme download of data from this area. What is your name? Ah, it's a pleasure to meet you, Master Dimentio. Please, follow me. There have been rather a lot of missing persons reports as of late, most teens and young adults. However, they all reappear shortly after. Police force has been fairly baffled by these instances, and little connection can be found between each case other than the age and some online activity. That's where I come in. The timeline of missing persons coincides with some rather interesting activities across Dracor's internet. This is the first time the police activity and data anomaly have appeared simultaneously, so hopefully we can ascertain some clues here. Yes. Ah, here we are.
I'm getting a relatively strong signal from this home on the right. I shall go ahead and explain myself to the people living here and begin asking some questions. Please feel free to go heal your Pokemon and prepare yourself in whatever way that you need. I'm not certain of what we may find once we get inside. Again, thank you for your help. Here she is now. As far as your grandson is concerned, he disappeared yesterday, correct? I apologize if this seems impertinent, but is your grandson interested in technology? Do you have any idea as to his online activity? Any chance that he could have gone to see these online acquaintances? I would like to examine his computer in that case. There may be something hidden within that may help us out tremendously. That cry. Is it possible? Have they found a way? Master Dimentio and I will continue this investigation upstairs. Do not follow us. Do not come upstairs at all unless one of us tells you. If anything comes down the stairs other than the pair of us, leave this house immediately and wait outside with the officials. Master Dimentio, it seems as though we may have figured out exactly what is going on. I'll explain more upstairs if my hearing is correct. There you are. You beautiful, scared thing. How did you get here? Did you find an open access channel? Is that why there's so much data flow in this space? Well, aren't you a playful one? Uh-oh. Look sharp, Master Dimentio. I think it senses a challenge. Try to capture it if you can. Not many people will have this in their arsenal. Introducing a Cyber-type Pokemon. Vio's message will change depending on if you kill it or defeat it. Binary Pokemon. Excellent. I hope it proves to be a great asset to your team. I do believe an explanation is required here. That is a Pokemon known as Pixel. It is of a recent discovered new type, a Pokemon that has been named the Cyber type. Cyber-type Pokemon are artificially born of computer data. If you are familiar with Porygon, it is of a similar origin. In fact, Porygon is now considered to be a normal Cyber-type. Cyber-types are weak to bug, poison, and water while being strong against dragon, fairy, fighting, and steel. I could go on about the Cyber-type, but now is not the time. If Pixel found its way here, then there are others bound to follow suit. Let's go up ahead and see what that computer has to show us. Let's see here. Compile the algorithm. Bring this over here. This code has some decent basics. But the execution is incredibly sloppy and backwards thinking. It's functional, but it's like trying to walk from Pallet Town to the Viridian City by the way of Lavender Town. Jeez. And there we go. The good news is that I do believe we have found a way out where our missing teenager is and potentially how to retrieve him. Master Dimentio, you're in for a real treat. It's very superfluous that for you to have agreed to help me because this is going to be good. We're going to have to head inside. The digital plane, of course. We shall utilize this computer as an access point to the general destination where our lost teen may be. The digital plane is still very much a wild, lawless area, so do be on guard. But also prepare yourself for something simply breathtaking. Since this is an outlier access point, so you may want to stand back just in case. I'll head in first. This place never gets old. The simplistic beauty of it all, the ever-changing landscape which one can create all of their own. An entire world built one line at a time, just the way the creator intended. Simply bliss. Such inspiration. Ah, sorry, Master Dimentio, you have appeared to caught me lost in thoughts. This realm is the digital plane, an entire micropsium within the internet, a happy accident by several of the brilliant minds of the world. Experimentation and development of digital information transformed mindless zeros and ones into a simply magnificent location you see before you. A realm of infinite possibilities where those of us with knowledge may roam and create freely, the home of so many cyber Pokemon. Excuse the ferocity of my words, this realm is somewhere that I feel truly alive and free. A safe haven, if you will. My inceptive scan of the area has deemed it safe, so I shall scout on ahead. Do feel free to explore this realm at your own leisure. Please join me later. Oh, I seem to have gotten ahead of myself. This is your first experience here, after all. As you explore, you will encounter two basic functional events, hard-coded into the floor. The glowing white spaces are for healing Pokemon. The broken white spaces will transport you to another part of this space. I am certain you will figure them out on your own. Another pixel. How simply amateur. Ah, Master Dimentio, thank you for catching up though. That wasn't particularly difficult as its sector is particularly small. I take it that you have noticed something peculiar about this segment of code as well? Only the most practiced hands can modify the code of this world and make it completely seamless. Amateurs' attempts leave traces. This particular line of code appears to be concealing something. Let's find out what. Oh dear, I highly doubt that a teleportation grid was intended to be placed on the wall here. We are certainly dealing with an amateur. Let's see what this novice programmer is attempting to conceal, shall we? What's all this then? Let's just observe for a moment. Your code is trash and you should feel bad about yourself. I can't believe we wasted a day and a half in here on a trial for you to be this much of a complete disappointment. No, please, I'll do better. I'll double my efforts. No chance, loser. Your abilities don't stack up to what we need, so you're out. I mean, you put the teleporter in the wall. What kind of crap is that, man? We need to figure out who's posting traceable information where scrubs like this can find it and put a stop to that. So what are you gonna do about this trash? We can't allow him to go run his mouth about the organization. I won't tell anybody, I swear I won't. Please just give me another chance. I say we let our Pokemon have some fun with him. It's hard to leak information if you're too injured to get back to the access point. What? No, I'm not even a trainer, you can't do this! I'm sorry. It appears as though I just don't care. Time to put some pain on this waste of cyberspace. Enough! That's quite enough out of the pair of you. It's disgraceful to even consider yourself doing such a thing and to any living being. I knew it was only a matter of time before the corruption of man began to creep into this realm, but I didn't think it would be this soon or this bold. What the heck? Who are you two? Well, this is just great. Yo, meathead, you truly are the worst. You left the access point unencrypted, didn't you? I mean, I wasn't sure how. I didn't think it would be a problem just for this. Bruh. You idiot! Not only have you wasted our time, but you compromised the organization entirely. You two will just have to wait for your turn on the pain tree. It's time for a proper beatdown on this moron. Careful, Master Dimentio. Oh, it looks like we have a volunteer. Fine, I guess I'll deal with you first. Time to learn what Team Cypher can do! You were challenged by Team Cypher Astromog. It's not possible! Yo, this kid's legit. I just got destroyed. Stand back and let a real trainer deal with this. Team Cypher Battle Babe! I love it. That's like the best name ever. Battle Babe. Missing no. Too strong. Dang, you got smoked too? Shut up, you idiot. Let's get out of here before the situation gets worse. Blast! They've terminated access to this grid. By the time I trace the code back to the origin, these two could be anywhere in cyberspace. I require answers and you will give them to me immediately. What exactly have you been doing here? Who were those people? Do you have any idea of the amount of man-hours that have been wasted trying to find you when it's clear you came here of your own accord? I'm sorry. Might as well tell you the whole story since you've already seen how much of a loser I am. I hate my life. I have no real friends. I never had a girlfriend or much of anyone who cares about me. Wow, that's a mood. The online communities I have joined are the only place where I felt like I belong. You can only imagine my curiosity and excitement when I read a forum post about a group of hackers creating spaces online. A place where people from across the world could meet and talk instantly. Meet instantly and talk tech. It sounded so amazing, I tried to learn coding. Not very good, but I was hoping that they would accept me for trying and allow me to be a part of Team Cypher so I could have friends. They set up an initiation trial for me, so I came here and tried my best, but it wasn't good enough. Well, I don't deny that you are extremely novice. However, I do also understand the feeling of community from online sources. Clearly, this Team Cypher is preying on those who feel lost and unwanted. It's only conjecture, but I bet the other cases are similar to you. Online people can be often cruel, but this extent makes me question their true motives. But that quandary is for another day. Come, let us return to your house. Your grandparents are waiting. Of course, and I'll have to investigate this Team Cypher more closely. Now that I have a name to go on, we will see what there is to discover. I must thank you again for all of your assistance. You are quite essential to the completion of this operation. To express my gratitude, I would like for you to have this. A Trapnid. This is a Cyber-type Pokemon, a Trapnid. It is a Pokemon whose main function is to assist in capturing other Pokemon. Its ability Ensnare increases the chance of successful capture. It may start off weak, but when properly trained, it will become a capturing asset. I kept its base moves the same though. It attempted to learn others. You should take it to the Credence Foundation member to see its moves. Master Dimentio, I see great potential in you as a trainer. You and I will become great allies if we continue working together. Please come to my workshop in the Hoshikawa Corporation's headquarters building. I will be looking for you. I anticipated that you would say such a thing, which is why I did not delete the access portal, but simply fortified it against external intrusion. The digital plane is a great place to learn and grow. I highly doubt this Team Cypher will be returning to that sector. As such, please be careful and let your grandparents know when you intend to explore and experiment. I don't want to have to rescue a second time. Welcome to Tanglegrove Forest. This forest is very, very unique. You can talk to this guy, you'll get the TM for Headbutt, where you can headbutt trees looking like this. At a later point, I want to see if we can make it bigger, but distinguishable. So this is meant to be like a peaceful retreat, where Pokemon just kind of hang out and do their own thing. Oh no, something went wrong. Oh no, something really went wrong. I better tell the main developer about this one. This stuff is all messed up. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, the way that's supposed to work is they're supposed to do a dance. Okay. A apparently something must have went really, really wrong. Well, while we're already here, let's give myself a Pokemon. Give me one moment. Okay, what's the most powerful Pokemon I can just give myself right now? Let's give myself a Charizard. Okay. Pokemon. So here's a Trapnid. Okay, let's debug back to Tanglegrove. Field options. Okay, so the interesting thing about Tanglegrove Forest is this place will change every season. Seasons are determined by what month your computer's date is. Every month it will change to the next season. Like, for example, we're in fall. Next month it's gonna go to winter. Next month it's gonna go to spring. Next month it's gonna go summer, and then it's gonna repeat the cycle. So let's just do a little time travel, shall we? Oh, wait. You can talk to the old man, he'll give you a quest to retrieve his Pikachu. So here we are in winter. Oh, whoops. Illusion broken. In winter, Pikachu and Eevee will still be running around the tree. I guess these two only need each other to keep warm during the winter. The Snorlax will still be hanging out. All the Pokemon will be hanging out in here in the cabin. Ah, here's the dance proper. That dance was a note-for-note recreation of a certain dance that happens in Mother 1 between Ninten and Anna. So here we are in fall again. These two seem so entranced by each other that they barely notice you. So let's go to spring. Whoops. Warp to map. Like, I was talking to Ghost about expanding Tanglegrove, maybe giving you more of a reason to be here outside of just passing by. By the way, Comfey will heal your team. It appears to be mating season, and these two are definitely in love. And finally, summer. And I was talking to Ghost about having some major changes, specifically to summer, on top of everything else we were talking about. Now, if you come down here, this is the forest maze. For the routes that you can go through right now, you can find a leaf stone here. And if you were to accept the quest to find the old man's Pikachu, you would come up here into this area. Put all that aside, if you progress down further, Route 3 South. Now, you can talk to that girl and she'll send you on a side quest to go through the cave up there. To find a way to break these rocks. And at the end of the quest, it'll basically give you the equivalent of Rock Smash in the form of an item. I'm not going to go through the whole quest in the interest of time, but I will show this because this is freaking awesome. Zelda chest, you found the diamond pickaxe. You can choose to head back immediately or not. But when you walk down here... Hey, wait up! It's about time we finally caught up with you. Looky, I got the spider badge too! Score Bunny, Raboot and I have been getting so much stronger together. We have a few new friends to show off as well. Let's see what your team looks like, Serena. Oh. I forgot. This was the name for the file. Yuki's team will completely change depending on what starter she picks. So, it's quite possible that the fight that you're seeing right now might be different when you play the game yourself. She started off with a Esper. Her next Pokemon is Stuffle. Rabbush. And finally, her star Pokemon is Raboot, or Bayleaf, or Duat. Oh wow, you've gotten stronger too. Serena, your Pokemon are so strong and wonderful. I'm so glad I got to see them firsthand. We tried hard to become a stronger team ever since that talk with Mr. Allister. I guess we still have a ways to go before we catch up with you. Do you think I've gotten stronger? I'm so glad to hear you say that. You know, the world is so much bigger and so much better than I ever thought imaginable. I honestly have you to thank for it. So thank you, Serena. You've always been by my side and pushed me to better myself. I'll always be grateful to you for that. Rank 2. Huh, I guess it's time to head on to Paradise City. I've always been so intimidated to go, but now I'm looking forward to it. I'm heading to the shopping district if you want to meet up there later. Bye! The Evolution Solution, I love that name. How the heck did you get back here, you dirty cheater? No one should be rude, but I'm on my lunch break. I'm not coming here for a drink. These people haven't figured out how much I can drink, so they haven't cut me off yet. Oh my god. Did you see that Chef Clefairy? That's totes adorable! Hello there. I bet it's weird to see a Pokemon Center nurse out and about. I'm waiting on my food, but if you need some healing, talk to Audino.
Hey, yous! The updated demo is over. You probably should have known that by the fact of me being here, but I know some of you be a bunch of meatheads. So allow me to explain this in terms your beat up brain can understand, yeah? Scram! You can enter Paradise City when the next release is out.
No, screw you, Blockafella. Let's ship. Yep, this is programmed into the game, but like we're working on it. This might not be the final design, but like, look at this place. It's huge. We got working billboards and everything. You got the Pokemon Center here, a post office. Like, this is supposed to go down to like an underground area. Here's the Hoshikawa Corporation building we've been hearing so much about. So this is where the Dracorn Temple is supposed to be. The Shady Casino is supposed to be around here. I'm not sure what's supposed to be there. This is supposed to be the Pokemon Gym. Look at how big it is. It's a stadium. A straight up stadium. I think this is supposed to be the apartment complex. And one of them is supposed to be the apartment complex. The other one is supposed to be like the shopping district mall. There's a jail cell. Oh, wow. This actually was programmed in. Okay then. Well, this was supposed to be the Sinnoh emissary where we make fun of Sinnoh, but now we don't really have much ground to stand on after the remake, so... Here's a bank. It's like a children's daycare. This is for the breeding center. We've just referred to this as the Bears Club. We wanted to make a full recreation of Dunder Mifflin from The Office, so here we are. Welcome to Big Bill Hell's Cars. So this was one of my ideas, a choose your own adventure, but it's like a text adventure. You start with like the scenario and then you can pick one of the doors to go in to determine your fate. Here's the movie theater. I think this was supposed to be like a battle arena. Pretty sure this is supposed to be like a zoo area kind of deal. It's still under development, so there's a lot of things we're not 100% certain of yet. Here's a nice place to chill out. This is supposed to like lead to the beach. As you can see by the fact I'm still walking, it's a big map. Like, we might make it smaller. As I said, all under development. Pretty much, I would say maybe like 90% of the ideas that were implemented into this game were my ideas. What can I say? I'm an ideas person. And that is pretty much everything I have to show right about now for Pokemon Dragon's Ritual. Of course, I didn't show off everything, like all the side quests and whatnot, but that gives you something to look at when you eventually get the game yourself, when we get off our butts and get out a public release for a demo. So anyways, I thank you for joining me today. Until next time,